Thanks for tuning in to Leading Forecast. Let's go on over here across central Indiana. We have seen very nice temperatures here today, and that's really been the rule of thumb across the board in December. And today, 51 in Indianapolis, 53 in Bloomington, and 54 in Columbus. So really, the most part, we have seen nice temperatures. 46 was our is our cool spot up towards Lafayette, where that front has passed through earlier. We'll show you that here in just a second. Right now, cloud cover, we're pretty socked in here on the visible. But the good news is we did see some breaks in the cloud cover north of the city here, but for the most part, a lot of us experiencing those cloudy conditions. Rain, nothing on radar right now. We're going to keep it that way over the next probably 12 to 24 hours. Highs today, 56 in Indianapolis, 57 in Bloomington, 56 up towards Muncie as well as Richmond, and 54 was the high before the front moved through up in Lafayette. There's that front that moved through earlier today. We did keep the highs in the 50s, and they're still in the 50s, but that's going to change on the backside, especially as this low gets closer. Winds will shift out of the northwest, and that will give us some cooler temperatures. But ahead of this system, that's where we see these warm highs, 50 up towards Fort Wayne, 55 down towards Louisville, and then 60 down here towards Alabama. We do have those warm temperatures, but look out to our west. We do have 30s across the Kansas area, and then we do have those single-degree temperatures up towards North Dakota and Montana. So very chilly across the western portion of the U.S. right now. Going on over, we do have that big rain shield down across the south, some severe weather, in fact, down across Louisiana, down towards Mississippi, and then some snow building out to our west, and a very messy system that's coming on board out to into the Pac Northwest. This was earlier today, wind shifting out of the south and southwest. That kept us warm, but as we get into tonight, at 7 p.m., you can see those winds start to swing out of the northwest, and that's a sign of some changes that are occurring in our atmosphere. Tonight, lows 37 here in Indianapolis as well as towards Lafayette, 36 in Bloomington, Columbus, and Muncie, and 35 over towards Terre Haute in Vigo County. Tonight, as we get into the early morning before church tomorrow, low pressure center sitting down to our southwest, winds out of the north and northeast across the state. But as this low starts to progress our way, we will see winds down south, say Bloomington, Bedford, places like that, will start to swing out of the south and southeast in places. That will bring us some warmer temperatures as we get into tomorrow afternoon. That low rides right just south of Indianapolis, so we're going to stay cool north of I-70 and south of I-70. It will be a little warmer as this low moves up. Tomorrow, 49 here in Indianapolis, 49 in Lafayette, 51 down towards Bloomington, 51 in Columbus. So we did get a little warmer south of I-70 tomorrow. But this is the big weather pattern or weather systems on the board right now. Low pressure center to our southwest. We're sticking with clouds, but look at this big messy system out to our northwest, entering the Pac Northwest. That's going to be a weather producer later on in the week for the region. As we get into early a.m. on Monday, low pressure center to our south. Watch these clouds as they do start to move in on Monday morning, and then by Monday afternoon and Monday night. Showers moving into the Indianapolis metro. We'll watch the snow up towards northern Illinois. Chicago could see a little bit of snow out of this, and low pressure center moving off to our east. We were talking about that system out west. This is as we get into a little later on tonight. This is the jet stream. This is starting to build in, and it's going to be this system that sits out towards the west coast that's going to move in. In fact, by midweek, you can see this big system at mid-levels starting to move into the Central Plains. And by the time we hit Thursday evening into early Friday, this is the system that moves through. And this could be a big snow producer for someone here in the region. This is going to be a storm we have to monitor because somebody could see major snow accumulation. So, 5-day forecast tomorrow, rain to snow, 49 degrees. Tuesday, 48, mostly cloudy. Wednesday, partly cloudy, 53. We warm up. We warm up Thursday as well ahead of the system, 51. That low will track north of us, it looks like. And Friday, we will see a quick cold front come through in the AM. That will transition us over to AM snow. Only 32 degrees for your high on Friday, and then 21 for your low. And it's going to be chilly next weekend, but it does look to be calm. We're watching this system on Thursday, Friday very closely. If this low tracks south of us, it could mean a little bit more or a lot more snow depending on where it goes. Thanks for tuning in.